speakers. You can hear that shit out there. I'm a pedophile. And you like look there like, well. I think you thought you were like calling for him or something. He kind of looked a little scared. And then he just like, okay, he's not talking about me, and he just kept going. Tuesday night, who's drinking? Good. That is your patriotic duty, because that's how we party in America. Is we get hammered, and that's how we celebrate in America, right? We won't celebrate in other countries' culture unless we can drink and get all fucked up. Like, just watch CNN, or watch Fox News for like 5 minutes. You'll see some dude up there just pissing and moaning. These gosh dang sons of bitches are coming up from Mexico. They're taking all the goddamn jobs. They're getting free health care. We gotta build that wall, motherfucker. And like, bro, it's Cinco de Mayo. He's like, ¡Órale, cabrón! Dime una corona, por favor. Like, perfect Spanish out of nowhere. It's true though, we got St. Paddy's Day for the Irish people. We got Oktoberfest for the Germans. Do we celebrate the Asian cultures? Nope. But if you invent Sake Day, we'll all get all dressed up in silk and we'll tie one on, won't we? Dude, we would celebrate Taliban Day as long as we could drink. We would. On Taliban Day, you'd go to the bathroom, grab the big towel, wrap it around your head, go down to the Rainbow, kicking down the door, like, pour me a drink, bartender's like, well, what are you having? Car bomb, fucker! I'm fairly certain that the car bomb would be the official drink of Taliban Day. I love America, but man, patriotism is a weird thing if you think about it. Like all patriotism is if you're not from where I am, I don't like you. And like from one country to the next is kind of like the ultimate example of that. But that concept starts at a much earlier age. That starts like around high school, right? Like I went to West High. Where's my West High Bears? Yeah!
Shadow.
That was the shittiest self-support I could have ever hoped for. It's alright. But who went to senior? Yeah! Shit, you bang! That's the dumbest shit in the world. Like, we used to have football games during the day. We had to like move the games from the night to the day because there were too many fights because you're a bunch of gangbanging cocksuckers. It was the dumbest thing ever. You hated someone that lived in the same town as you, right? It was like some bad version of West Side Story, always just like... Bears, when you're a bronco, they're stabbing each other and shit. That's the dumbest thing ever. But then you graduate from high school, right? And then you go to college. I went to Bozeman, right? And I met the kid. Shut the fuck up! Proving my point. But, you know, you get to college, like I met a kid that was like from seniors, like, let's bury the old shit. Like, we're friends now, because we're bobcats, like we can have beers and you bond. Then you moved your H a little bit farther to them patchouli burning, pot smoking a-holes in Missoula, whose ass we've kicked in the last 3 years of football. Suck it! But then you graduate college, right? And then you go take a job in California. You're thrilled to meet the dude from Missoula, who you hated 5 minutes ago. You're like, dude, we're from Montana. Like, let's chug a beer and smoke some pot. Or like, you got that connection, and you realize everyone in California stinks. And then then you realize, like, what if they bring back the draft, and then they pull you out of California, plop you in the middle of Syria or whatever. Now you got some dude with a beard and turban chucking rocks at you. Now who's your buddy? That prick from Rancho Cucamonga, right? Like the only way we're ever gonna get together as a world is if aliens attack. It's the only possible way, because we'll be in like Baghdad and tanks are rolling around and we're shooting rockets and missiles at each other. All of a sudden some UFOs roll in. It's like, oh, holy shit, Hasib. Shit just got real. Hey man, you and me, we need to work together as earthlings. Are we on the same page? Okay, cool. Here's how it's gonna go down. We're gonna work together. Tell you what I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build a long wooden ramp. You're gonna hop over in that car filled with explosives. USA! How that go down there? Dude, this beer is delicious. This is more my speed, like doing a show that plays as beer. I did a show at a winery recently.
Oh.
Yeah, it's too like pretentious. Like I now know the word charcuterie. Which pisses me off. The first time someone like said that with a straight face, I want to just pop them in the mouth. It's just charcuterie. Like it's just. I think like wine and stuff comes from like countries of like Romance languages, not because like grapes grow there, but like it just sounds cool. Like there's no wineries in the South because all those words just sound dumb as shit. Like could you imagine going to Kentucky like, hey, we got charcuterie. It's gonna be awful cootery up in this. Sounds like the sisters here. Yeah. Could I tempt you with some fine Pinot Noir? That just sounds idiotic. You can't get too, well, I guess you can't get super fucked up on beer, but it's harder. You gotta work at it. Is that, nobody in here seems trashed. This is like a responsible crew. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever had one of these nights though where you get like super trashed and you shouldn't be driving. I hope all you guys have a safe ride home, but if you don't, maybe you have like one of these loving, caring individuals in your life like I've had in mine that sees that you are absolutely goddamn wrecked and offers to follow you home. Do you guys have a shithead in your life like that?
Car gets towed or not.
You're off at Daisy Dukes or God knows where, just getting hammered, and your friend comes up to you at the end of the night. He's like, "Dude, I saw that you had like a case of Bud Light, 4 Adios motherfuckers, and like a bunch of Jaeger bombs, and you shouldn't be driving, man. I'm gonna follow you home." Son of a bitch, you would do that for me. You're one hell of a good friend. You have no sense of judgment. So you're off in your car, you're speeding, zigzagging, weaving, knocking over mailboxes and shit. And then say you hit a tree. Now how much help is your friend at that point? He's just gonna, oh shit, dude. You hit a tree. And if your friend's like mine, he's gonna come over and take selfies with his penis on your forehead. Right next to your I love Justin Bieber on your forehead. That's the worst case scenario, I suppose, but how much help is your buddy gonna be like if you get pulled over? That's gonna do nothing. You know, he's just out there finishing his drink while you're auditioning for your freedom. Just touch your nose, buddy. Woo! Walk that line. That test is a son of a bitch too, right? Because it always starts out so easy. You know, they're asking you simple questions like follow the little light pen with your eyes and touch your nose and do this thing, walk in a straight line. You're like, dude, I'm gonna fucking moonwalk this shit and get extra credit.
Until they want to breathalyze.
Then they get a good old boy on you, right? They're like, all right, so far so good, so big. How about you do that alphabet backwards? You bastard.
ZYXV.
ZYX. WVUTSRQPONMLK. JIHGFE DCB and A. Now I know my CBA. Fuck off, pig, and let me on my way. I studied for that goddamn test. Moron. You get burned once. We had Ash Wednesday. Do we have any Catholics in here? Nobody? Recover. Yeah, I know. Recover. We just had Ash Wednesday, which always cracked me up as a kid. That's when you kick off Lent, right after Fat Tuesday, you see motherfuckers walking around with ash crosses on their heads.
So,
That was always my favorite day of church as a kid, because it always made me laugh. Because they always get they get in line and they go, all right, Asher Christ, Asher Christ, Asher Christ. And then a bald guy comes up, and it's like Christmas to the priest. They're like, yeah! Yes! Yes! They fucking really get in there. Ooh, and then they double dip. They're like, whoa, you bald son of a bitch. Yeah! And then you gotta walk around for the rest of the day like a goddamn helicopter pad. Those poor sons of bitches. I didn't give anything up. Give it up for Lent. I took a piss here. I'm glad they have reasonably marked back.